Okay, so we're going to talk about big stuff, big ideas, and big hassle, and how that makes decluttering really, really hard. So here's the reality. Not all idealists are slobs, but most people who are slobs are idealists, and that has a lot to do with why we struggle. So I'm sitting in a Suburban right now that's about to be donated. Let me just tell you a little story to kind of demonstrate this point. So we got a new Suburban. We were really excited. This one did not get appraised for very much because the odometer was like, the light on it was dead or something like that. Anyway, so we thought, okay, and we went, oh, we'll donate it. We're going to donate this to somebody who really needs it. And the more we thought about it, the more we were like, oh, maybe this kind of group could use it, and maybe that, oh, that would be, in a Suburban. And, okay, so we had all these great ideas on what to do with this Suburban. Meanwhile, we still had it, okay? And we were kind of asking around and researching and figuring out, okay, what's the very best place? What's a place that maybe people don't normally donate Suburbans that could really be excited about this? And as we did research, we were like, not actually donating it. So it was sitting in our house and we were paying insurance on it because we still owned it. And then we went to drive it and the battery was out, so we had to replace the battery. And then we started to realize where we were going to donate it, and we thought, oh, okay, well, we want to do the very best thing, and so we need to get it inspected. Well, it can't get inspected without the odometer light, and so then we had to go drive 45 minutes away, pay to get that fixed, bring it back, have it inspected. Okay, great, we're ready to get it donated. And we didn't for, I don't know, another month, whatever. And then I went to drive it somewhere and just, to make sure just to keep it running and stuff. And the transmission died. And we thought, well, I guess it's good that we didn't donate it somewhere only to have the transmission die immediately. But also, no, we can't donate it. Or we can't donate it to the very best place. And then I thought, you know what, we're just going to donate it to the place that we hear on the radio takes your car donations. And so I emailed them, and they literally emailed me back in, I think it was 30 minutes, and said, sure, we can be there tomorrow. So after a lot of months of having a big thing that we had these big ideas about, and us ultimately spending money on that, but also just, it's sitting here and being a humongous thing. The reality is that there is a lot of value for me and for whoever else in it just going out the easiest possible way. So apply this to other things. This has been the same for so many different situations with donations. I have these big ideas, and then because those ideas are also a big hassle to either figure out what to do or actually get it done, it doesn't actually happen. And in the meantime, I've still got the stuff in my house. There is a lot of value in getting it out however you need to get it out. Okay? Big stuff equals a big hassle to get rid of. I don't care whether it's a trampoline or a play set or a couch or a table or whatever. Those things seem easy for me to bring home when I see it at a garage sale. But then when I'm ready to get rid of it, or maybe it doesn't even work or it's broken or whatever and I have to get rid of it, those things are a huge hassle to get rid of. Okay, I think I'm going to quit because my cameraman needs to go to football practice. And I was determined to do this early in the morning because it's hot in Texas. So it's been about 2 weeks since we waved goodbye as they took the Suburban away. And I'm really glad that it's gone. But in the week following, especially, I had all these thoughts and feelings, so I thought I would share them with you. So here's the thing. It was lovely to have people who knew exactly what to do with a dead car to take it away. And yet, after it was gone, I found myself going, I had big ideas for that. I had big ideas for the donation of that. We had all these ideas of who we could give it to and how they might really appreciate it. And we wanted to give it to somebody who would be like, yay, a Suburban, someone gave us a Suburban. We can use this for moving people or hauling people or taking, all these different things. We had all these big ideas. But those big ideas had meant that we wanted to find the very best place. And finding the very best place meant all this research and thinking and wondering, okay, well, if we're going to give it to somebody who's that excited to get a donated Suburban, then they may not know exactly the process that we need to go through to make that happen, which means, we don't want to make this a hassle on them. So we need to figure out what's the process. How do we sign over the title? How do we do this, the best way possible? And all of those things meant that there was a lot to think about and do and plan and figure out. And meanwhile, we weren't doing it. And it made me realize that part of this wanting to donate it in the very best way to the people who would most appreciate it and most need it was kind of a hero complex on me. Like, I wanted to be the hero. We wanted to be the people that every time someone drove the Suburban, they were like, oh, wow, we really appreciate them. And it made me think about how so many times those of us who struggle, a big part of our struggle is that we want our stuff to go to the very best place. Now, I've mostly gotten over this, but obviously all this kind of came back up for me in recent days with this Suburban. Like, I've gotten over this kind of stuff in the actual getting rid of just general random stuff leaving my house. But on this big, potentially impactful thing, it just kind of flared back up again. So it made me think about that, because here's the thing. What it was me going, yay, these people know exactly what to do with my Suburban. But that also means that they do this every day, and that now mine is one of so many, and nobody's going to think amazingly kind thoughts about me as they drive this to do some sort of wonderful ministry or whatever. And yet I had to remind myself what I have realized and come to decide is the case. And that is, it's a service. Like, for somebody to take my stuff off, they're doing me a service, and it's gonna go for a good cause, but ultimately they are serving me by being able to have the people who know exactly what to do, have the people who know how to schedule it, come get it right away. They knew exactly what we were supposed to sign and where we were supposed to sign it, as opposed to me having to figure all this out. That is their service. That's why there's a huge value in giving it to this nameless, faceless place where I'm not going to be a hero. Okay. And as you deal with getting rid of stuff, try to remember, if you are stuck, that I can do the ideal thing if I can actually get it done. But if me wanting to do the ideal thing means that stuff is just sitting around in my house and not actually leaving my house, then that's not okay. That's not ideal. All right. I need to get stuff out of my house. That has to be my number one priority in getting rid of stuff, is how fast can I actually get it out? Sometimes that's going to motivate me to go ahead and do the research, go ahead and figure out exactly who the very best person is to get this stuff. But if figuring that out means that it's sitting around in my house and not actually leaving, then I have to get over it. And I have to say, it's a service if people take this stuff away from my house, and I'm just gonna let them have it. Okay, those are my final thoughts. Get rid of your stuff. Even if it's not ideal. Even if you don't get to be the hero. Just get it out of the house. That's the number one thing. Okay.